All right, so subtracting integers 3-3. We have things like this where we did like a little plus sign and then we put in parentheses subtract, right? We were doing that on Tuesday. Now we're going to take something with numbers like this. That's x minus y. Now we have 1 minus 2. I just plugged in random numbers. So I have 1 plus a negative 2 equals a negative 1. We call these additive inverses. Additive meaning add, inverse meaning opposite. Additive inverses. This is going to come back again this year, and also in Math 8 you'll do this again where you have to find the opposite. Something that you add that makes 0. Okay? Additive inverses. We'll use this for the next 10 years in math if you go that far. Okay. So here's an example. 8 minus 13. Right? We could rewrite this as 8 plus a negative 13. Or you could leave it alone. I'm just showing you how it looks. Basically, you're adding negative 13 to 8, which is negative 5. So you don't have to rewrite all of your work like this. I'm just showing you what this means. This means we're adding a negative 13 to it. On the number line, you would just go start at 8 and you would go backwards 13 spaces, right? Until you got to negative 5. Okay? Here's the negative 10 minus 7. Again, you can rewrite it as a negative 10 plus a negative 7, so you realize that you're adding those together. But see how we added them together and we kept them negative? On the number line, you would start at negative 10 and you would go backwards 7. Backwards, you guys know what I mean, to the left, right? And then you'd get negative 17. Okay. Example 3, this is the double negative one that I showed you guys in the inquiry lab. So if you have a double negative with that parenthesis, it's always going to mean add the two numbers together. Okay.
So they pretty much both become positives.
Yeah, but unless this was like a negative bigger number or something like that. Like up on the board I did one like that.
Wait, so
if this was like negative 10 plus 2, it'd be negative 8. So it doesn't always become positive, right?
no.
You still go with the bigger number rule on that one. Okay, and this one, here's this one that you were asking about, Michael. So we have a negative 10 minus a negative 7. So we make this a plus, but we keep that negative 10. The negative 10 is the bigger number, right?
Wait,
The bigger value. So it's negative 3.
But why would we keep the negative 10?
Because we don't put the plus. It's only double negative makes the plus. This negative stays the same. Okay with that one? Yeah.
So if it's both negative, then the one in parentheses is a positive?
Uh-huh. The double negative makes the positive.
Oh, this is not complicated.
No.
So if the 10 was a positive 10, then they were pretty much...
Then it'd be 17.
Yeah.
Okay? All right, so sometimes you'll be given these things that say evaluate. I know you did this in elementary school. And they'll say like x minus y, and you have to plug in the numbers. Remember these? You did these probably all the way back in like second and third grade. So we plug in negative 6 for x, and we plug in negative 5 for y. So we rewrite it like this. Use parentheses. That will keep you from making errors and forgetting a negative. So use the parentheses, negative 6 minus a negative 5. And then you get negative 6 plus 5, right? Because double negative. And that will be negative 1. Okay with that one?
Yep.
Getting easier?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's plug it in. Let's do this one. M minus n, and we're given negative 15 for m and 8 for n. See if we can get that one. So we have negative 15 minus 8. You can change it if you want to realize that you're adding them together. You can put the plus sign in. You don't have to. If you see this already as adding them together, then don't do that. And you get negative 23. Negative 23. Any questions? So we're going to do some practice to make sure you guys get it. So here's the practice page. It's 218, 1 through 5, 219, 1 through 12, and 220, 14 through 16. That's 14, 15, 16, and 19. Okay, so that's all in your workbook. Start on 218. Some of these will be really, really fast. So let's do these.